Hello and welcome to This Week in Gaming, a lighthearted look at all the latest happenings in the industry. During last week's Gamescom, we got some new Assassin's Creed Odyssey gameplay, and looking at the like-dislike ratio for this video, I figured maybe the hate was because she's a Spartan warrior and that doesn't make sense. She should be at home making babies and practicing her 600-pound deadlift, but that's not the case. In fact, I've seen the opposite, players arguing that you shouldn't be able to play the guy character. That's because of an AMA that the creative director did a couple of months ago, where someone asked, will there be a definitive canon story? And he replied, yeah, but only in the book about Cassandra. That's not out yet. In the game, there is no right or wrong. So the guy, Alexios, doesn't exist in canon. He might as well be Waluigi, and it will have the same impact on the lore. That's crazy. That's like if Bethesda came out and said, the only real Dragonborn are Khajiit. Everybody else is faking it, which we knew anyway. For a historic action-adventure franchise that's had a linear story for over 10 years, this non-canonical RPG that leaps into fantasy has been jarring for some fans. One guy said, oh great, what's next? Fighting Nessie in Scotland? And I mean, the game is based on reliving your ancestors' memories as they're decoded from your DNA, so it would make sense for there to be a Bigfoot Assassin's Creed. I mean, he is the master of stealth. I think that they really should have tried harder to make this canon. But I'm about fun, and the game looks fun.
This is Sparta!
Ninjas aren't cool. You know what's cool? A ninja with a zombie hand that he duct taped a flame cannon onto, and an axe. And a grapple, and firecrackers because he's going to party like it's $15.99. I'm talking about Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, the new feudal Japan-themed game from the makers of Dark Souls and Bloodborne that's due out March 22nd of next year. In your quest to restore your honor, you'll sneak up on defenseless old ladies and murder them in cold blood. It takes Dark Souls' most popular mechanic, death, and gives us Death 2.0, so you can die, get up, and die again faster than you can say, now, where did I put my glasses? Warbringers Azshara is out, and Big Mouth Billy Bass is different than I remember. It's like The Little Mermaid, but if Ariel wanted to be a conqueror instead of a shitty human. I think this was the best Warbringer short in terms of storytelling because it showed us a lot that we hadn't seen before, like Nyalotha, the Sunken City, Queen Azshara's glorious rebirth, and her audacity to look an old god dead in the eyes and set terms for their agreement. It's a good thing she's not a guy because those balls of steel would have sunk her. The beautiful people at CD Projekt Red have given us a 48-minute gameplay walkthrough of Cyberpunk 2077, and it looks amazing. Now, traditionally, I'm not a Cyberpunk kind of person because it makes me feel sad. You know, I'm a Fern Gully kind of girl. I like flowers and bunnies and trees and rainbows, but I watched a guy get hacked, and his eyes exploded, and his face caught on fire. It was awesome. Also, freaking character creation. You can give yourself golden eyes. You can get a tattoo that says fuck to live, kill to fuck. You can get Manus blades and hang off the wall like a spider and then jump on somebody and stab them in the head. I only hope that this game comes out before 2077 actually gets here. Square Enix has released some new info for Final Fantasy XIV's patch 4.4. They didn't tell us too much yet. I'm sure they'll tell more on the live letter this weekend. But what we do know is that whatever's possessing Xenos is a monster, because it hasn't shampooed his perfect hair, and now it's turning all yellow, and just to know that such evil can exist. Ishtola and Yugiri will stare down Hien like he owes them money, and another booby boss will distract us from the fact that the dungeon gear is recolored versions of the ugliest set in the game. On their dev blog, they also showed us a picture of an upcoming boss, which is a literal pile of crap. I joke about that, but it might be too corny. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this installment of This Week in Gaming, then please consider supporting this channel on Patreon or on Twitch. You can also support the channel for free by clicking the subscribe button or by sharing this video with your friends. Guys, thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!